Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen of the Alliance for Loki, and I just want to make a video on arena grinding. And so, of course, there's nothing really to explain about the game mode. It's incredibly simplistic. Really the only thing it takes is time and a big roster. But I want to look at in this video was what an endgame player's roster looks like and what are the type of scores you can put up with our units. And so this is really just a analysis of data. I'm just going through my entire roster and just seeing how many points I could possibly put up. I'm about to grind for the new Sorcerer Supreme, so I was a little bit curious about what this number would be. So for those of you who don't know already, the most typical reason to sort of grind arena is to get milestones. So if you put up so many points, you'll get rewards, and those rewards are units, some crystals, some gold. You also get battle chips for every fight you win. And these just, of course, help you progress the game by giving you resources. There's also an opportunity if you put up a high enough score. So in the 5-star feature arena, if you put up a high enough score that you are in the top 150, then you get that character that is offered. And so that's really nice, and it makes it very interesting because, of course, you never know what the cutoff is going to be, and so you have to sort of make a guess about how much arena you want to play. Also, if you think you can't put up enough score with just your roster, you may refresh your champions using units. So it's just another way to make money. If there's a really popular character like Namor or Dr. Doom, and the scores are incredibly high, over 90 million, that you would have to just not only do all your roster, but then spend several Odins potentially to get the character as well. And so that's sort of the basis of arena. So in the background, you can just see it's the arena I played in. And I recorded my arena of all my 6 stars and 5 stars, and I'm going to then what I did was I went back and looked at all of the data, and so I recorded all the points I got for the fights that I had done, and that's how I'm going to sort of use it to analyze my possible score I could get. So here I've charted all the data, and this spreadsheet, it was just me going fight by fight and taking the points down of what my champions had earned in arena. And so I did this for basically all my 6 stars. I did this for all of my 5 stars too, rank 5s, 4 and 3. I stopped at rank 2 because you get deathmatched with rank 2 5 stars, and so you can mix those in, but I don't actually have too many of them. So this is what I'll use, this data is what I'll use to get my results from. So now I'm going to look at the points I get from my 6 stars. So again, I looked at all the data, and now I'm going to go through it and sort of extrapolate the points I can get from running all my 6 stars. And so the first thing I looked at was my 6 stars rank 3 that were awakened, 3 of those. And so I can put up 242,000. It's about 80,000 each. And please understand that these numbers vary with sig ability and power index and all sorts of other variations, but it's a pretty accurate point score. For my other 2 rank 3s, which are not awakened, I can put up a score of, let's see if it appears, and there it is, 155,000, so 77,000 was 78,000. Definitely is less score I get from an unawakened character. Then also now I have rank 2s. I didn't separate the unawakened and awakened, so I get about 73,000 points on average for a rank 2. 2 of mine are awakened, 1 is not. And then for the rest of my 6 stars, I have 65 of them, all at rank 1, and I put up 4.3 million points, so an average of 66,000 each. And so all this leads me to a grand total. If I run all of my 6 stars, then I get just under 5 million points. And so this is the arena totals for my 6 stars. So now we have the 5 stars, and this is when I looked at all the data for my 5 stars and see how many points I could put up with those. And so for, of course, the first is my rank 5s, and I have 45 of those, and I can put up almost 2 million just with my rank 5s, and I'm putting around 41,000 points with each one. Then after that, of course, the next group is my rank 4 5 stars, and this one I have 27 and put up close to 1 million points, 902,000. You can see it's a pretty big difference between a rank 5 and a rank 4 as far as the points you can put up, around 8,000. Finally, the majority of my 5 stars are rank 3. That's sort of my goal, is to get them all to rank 3. And from running those 67, I can put up close to 2 million points. And so of course it takes a lot more time because they don't give you near as many points, but of course you have a lot of them. So the grand totals for my 5 stars are, I have 139 of them, and again I can put up close to 5 million points, 4.79 million, making an average of about 34,000 per champion. So if you just want to look at my entire roster and the amount of points I could put up if I do a single run through it, you can see that I can do about 9.7 million, and that's 214 champions I'm using. But of course in Arena, the difference is that your 6 stars refresh at a different time interval than your 5 stars. So for your 6 stars, realistically, I could run them 5 times in a 3-day arena event, and so I can put up a grand total of around 24.6 million. Your 5 stars, again, realistically, you can run them 9 times in that 3-day event, and that would give me 43 million, which leads me to a grand total of 67.7 million if I was to run all my 6 stars and the majority of my 5 stars, which is a very impressive score, and it's of course totally itemless. So that is the video on how much I can put up in Arena. You can see I can put up a pretty good score, over 67 million. Still takes a lot of time. Some other interesting things about that is I'll make about 164,000 battle chips from that fight. And then also you can see these are just the results for the Terax Arena. I grinded him twice and I managed to get him both times. And you can see the second time I put up a score around 60 million, which isn't the full capacity of my roster, but it was easily enough to get him. Each grind, it takes about an hour to do my 6 stars, about 2 hours to do all the 5 stars I've described here. So you're looking at a lot of time grinding, even though it's unitless, it still is a big time commitment. So, but we'll see how it goes to try to get Storm, and hopefully I can get her. Here's a little bonus footage right at the end. So of all these fights I did in Arena, there's only one time that I was defeated, and here it is right here. Thank you very much for watching. This is Enzo Eigen of the 4Noki, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Bye bye.